Bro, ever wonder why she went from texting you nonstop to leaving you on read like you don't even exist? One week she's laughing at every message, and the next it's cold replies, long gaps, or worse, total silence. It's not random, and it's not just she's busy. There are 5 sneaky mistakes most guys make without even knowing it, and they instantly kill attraction. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what's going on inside her head and how you can flip the script so she actually wants to hear from you again. Let's start with the first mistake, and trust me, you might realize you've been doing this all along without noticing. Mistake 1. Becoming the always available guy. Oh, this is the #1 trap I see guys fall into all the time. You know that saying, people want what they can't have? Yeah, Harvard research actually backs that up. We tend to value things less when they're too easy to get. Here's the thing, if you're always free, replying to her texts in 2 minutes flat and dropping everything the second she asks to hang out, you're sending an unspoken message. I've got nothing else going on, and trust me, that's not the vibe you want. Here's the truth, scarcity creates value. I'm not saying you should play fake hard-to-get games. That's just cringe. What I'm saying is you need to actually have a life, friends, hobbies, goals, gym, whatever makes you excited outside of her. Next time she hits you up, it's totally fine to say, hey, I'm in the middle of a project right now, but I'll call you tonight. That one sentence tells her you've got priorities, you're busy building your own thing, and your world doesn't revolve around her. And ironically, it's exactly what makes you more attractive. Mistake number 2, sharing too much too soon. Bro, I get it. When you like someone, you want them to know the real you. You want to connect, so you start telling her everything, your childhood, your ex, your deepest fears. But here's the problem. Dumping your entire life story in the first few weeks is like skipping straight to the last episode of a show. There's no build-up, no mystery. Studies show that in healthy relationships, the getting to know each other phase naturally stretches over 3 to 6 months. That's what keeps things exciting, but a lot of guys rush it, and it can feel overwhelming for her. Remember, she's not your therapist. Here's a simple rule, the 70/30 rule. Let her talk 70% of the time, and you talk 30%. People love talking about themselves. It makes them feel understood and valued, and when you're the guy who actually listens instead of waiting for your turn to speak, you instantly stand out. Next time you feel the urge to overshare, flip it. Ask her questions. Let her fill in the silence. That's how you create curiosity instead of killing it. Mistake 3, losing yourself just to please her. Bro, this one is deadly. You start changing your hobbies, your opinions, even your personality just to fit with her. She's into horror movies? Suddenly you love horror, even though you jump at cartoon ghosts. She's not into soccer? Boom, you stop watching the World Cup overnight. Here's the thing. Psychology studies show women are drawn to guys who have their own opinions and stand by them. Not in an aggressive, my way or the highway way, but with quiet confidence and self-respect. That's what makes you magnetic. The truth, when you erase yourself to make her happy, you're killing the exact thing she was attracted to in the first place. She liked you, not some watered-down fake version trying to tick every box. So next time you feel the urge to change just to match her, pause. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I like it or because I'm afraid to lose her? Confidence comes from owning who you are, and that's what makes her stay. Hey, if this video has been helping you out so far, smash that like button to show some love, and if you want to learn more game-changing communication skills, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing. Still watching? Drop a 1 in the comments so I know you're here. All right, let's get back to it. Mistake number 4, the easy mode guy. Bro, I see this one all the time. You think making everything super easy for her will make her like you more. Nope. Big mistake. Humans, especially women, are wired to enjoy a positive challenge. I'm not talking about being difficult or creating drama, but about having real standards and not being afraid to push back in a fun, confident way. Here's how it looks in real life. Instead of saying, anywhere you want to go is fine, try, I know a really cool spot, but you gotta dress up a bit. Or, instead of nodding along to every opinion she has, every now and then say, I'm not sure I agree, here's how I see it. Why this matters. Without a little challenge, there's no chase, and without the chase, Attraction fades. It's human nature. We value what we work for more than what's handed to us. So, don't be the guy who's always on easy mode. Be the guy who makes her feel like winning your time and attention is exciting and meaningful. That's when the spark stays alive. Mistake 5, rushing commitment. Bro, this one can kill attraction faster than you think. After just 2-3 dates, you start talking about the future, making it official, meeting friends. You think you're showing her you're serious, but to her, it feels like you're pushing her into a box she's not ready for yet. Stats from dating apps show that 73% of women lose interest when a guy comes on too strong about commitment early on. Why? Because in the beginning, she's still figuring out how she feels. If you move too fast, it creates pressure instead of excitement. Golden rule, let it flow naturally. Instead of asking, so, what are we? Focus on building fun, memorable moments together. Laugh, go on adventures, share experiences. Give her a reason to want more. When she feels safe, happy, and genuinely connected with you, she'll be the one bringing up the define the relationship talk. And when that happens, it won't feel forced, it'll feel right. Mistake number 6, thinking you need money and good looks. Bro, a lot of guys trip up on this one. Yeah, looks matter to a degree, and if you're building a life with someone, money will come into play, but when we're talking about attraction, women are way more pulled in by your personality, energy, and behavior than by your bank account or jawline. Sure, being good-looking or wealthy can help you get your foot in the door, but here's the catch. Without a fun, magnetic vibe and a solid, masculine frame, even the best-looking, richest guys struggle to keep a woman's interest for long. Looks and money might spark attraction, but they won't keep the fire burning. The truth, it's your personality traits, confidence, humor, ambition, emotional control that make women feel that irresistible pull toward you. That's what makes them think, I want to be around this guy, and it has nothing to do with your wallet size or mirror selfie. So, instead of obsessing over chasing money or perfecting your looks, focus on building the kind of vibe that makes women naturally gravitate toward you. That's the real game changer. Mistakes. 7, trying to convince her to like you. Bro, I've been there. She's not showing much interest, but you think, if she just saw my good side, she'd change her mind. Or if she gives me a chance, I know I can win her over. Sounds familiar? Yeah. It's the kind of thinking that only leads to frustration. Here's the truth. You can't logic a woman into feeling attraction. Emotions don't work like that. Listing your best qualities, bragging about your achievements, or showing off won't flip that switch. Women don't care how much you like them. They care about how they feel when they are around you. If she's not showing interest, move on. Your energy is way better spent on women who do show interest. And whatever you do, don't slip into the maybe I'll be her friend first trap, thinking you can slowly convince her to date you. That's just wasting time and setting yourself up for disappointment. Focus on women who are already into you. That's where you can actually build something real. So there you have it. We just went through 5 of the biggest mistakes that make women lose interest fast. Now I want to hear from you. Which one do you think is the most dangerous? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm curious to see what you think. If this video gave you a few aha moments, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. I've got plenty more tips coming that'll help you keep her interest and build real attraction. Thanks for watching, bro, and I'll catch you in the next video.